Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Bromero Cards for Honeybee Stamps, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a card using some products from the latest release from Honeybee Stamps. So before we get started, I would love for you to do a few things for us. First, subscribe to the channel. Secondly, click that notification bell so that you know new videos have come out. Third, leave us some comments down below. Let's have a conversation. And fourth, share the love. If you know someone that would really like this video, send it out to them. So today we're going to be using some products again, like I said, from Honeybee Stamps. We're going to be doing some alcohol marker coloring and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and look down at the desk to see what we're going to be using today. All right, so we're going to be using Distressed Ink Lost Shadow. We are going to be using the Vintage Flourish Stencil. We're going to be using the Internal Love stamp and coordinating dies. We're also going to be using this creation, which is covered up so I can't see. I had to cut this out. What is this called? The Lace Heart Layering Frames. So we have that. And then just some of our normal tools. So let me go ahead and get the desk set up for the first step, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and stamp out our flower that we're going to be coloring today. And I've went ahead and placed that into the MISTI. And I think I'm going to do this twice because I might use two of them. I'm not for sure yet. But let me go ahead and get this stamped out. We're going to condition the stamp by rubbing our hand over it because it's never been used before. And then we're just going to use our Intense Black ink from Honeybee Stamps to go ahead and get this stamped out. Okay, that looks good. So then just to get the other side, we're just going to turn it this way and stamp out this side. Alrighty, so we have this stamped out. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes and let the black ink set, and then I'll be back and we'll just start doing some Copa coloring. Okay, so we have this printed out, or sorry, stamped out. And I'm just going to do some coloring here. I'm going to color one of the flowers and I'll color one of the leaves and show you exactly how I'm going to do that. And then I'll be back when it's fully done. I don't want to have to record or have you watch this whole thing because alcohol marker coloring can take forever. So I'm just going to go through here and we're just going to kind of take the darker color here. We're going to make some kind of like shadows, I guess you would say, where the darkest part would be near the veins. And then we'll come down this way and just bring out a little bit in the center. So we'll go around, do that. Maybe put a couple here. You guys, I don't know if you can hear my neighbors. Apparently they're having a party. Hopefully they don't get too loud. All right, so then what we'll do is we'll take the next lightest color, and we're just gonna kind of go over that and go around. Hopefully I'm staying in frame. Okay, yeah, I am. Okay. So there we go. We're just adding a little bit next to the darkest color. Then we'll come in to the next lightest color. Get that pushed in. Get that through. And then we'll take the lightest color and finish this up. Now it will take a couple times that I have to go through this to kind of get these harsh lines out. I'm not going to show you that, but basically we're just going to do the exact same thing we just did over again. And that's kind of what makes alcohol marker coloring last a while, is because you have to do several layers in order for it to kind of even out. All right, so the next ones we will do, let's see here. We're going to do a leaf. And I think I have to test these colors out to see which one's the darkest. I want to start out with the darkest. Yeah, so this one. So here we're just going to go on this leaf and go along the vein here. Maybe put a few extra around here. Then we'll take the next lightest green and build up on that. And the next lightest color. And build up on that one. And then we'll take the final light one. Whoops, that's the bullet side. Try this side. And we'll add that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this all throughout these, this image and then this image, and then I'll be back and show you what we're going to do next with this. Okay, so I went ahead and got these all colored. Now we are going to just take the coordinating die and we are going to just get these guys cut out. I'll do that off camera and then I'll be back for the next step of the card. Okay, so I went ahead and die cut these out. So here they are. We're going to place those to the side. And now we're going to do some ink blending. We're just going to use this stencil here. It is called Vintage Flourish. We're going to place this down. And then we're just going to do one color here. So we are going to use the Distress Oxide Lost Shadow. And then we're just going to do the ink blending over this. Hopefully it's not too light. I thought it would be a little darker, but we'll see how this goes. Just to make sure there's good coverage. It's really light, so it's going to be hard for me to tell. Put a couple coats here to see what this looks like. All right, let's see. You know what? That looks good. It's not bad. It's kind of what I was going for. So it's just dark enough for what I want it to be. See if I can. It might be a little blown out for you guys, but there we go. I don't know if I can get it to... There we go. It's a little bit darker there. So that's the look I was going for. That's perfect. Alrighty. And the next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut out a frame using this die set. And basically what we're going to do is take this smaller die here. You guys, I had a problem taking this out earlier, and I think it's because there's... Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so we're going to take this and this, and I'm going to glue this down, or tape this down to the white cardstock, like that for now. Then I'm going to flip this over, and then we're going to place this on the inside. And I'm going to run this through the die cutting machine, and it's going to create a frame for our card. So I'm going to cut this out a couple times and I'll be right back. Okay, so I know I said I was going to cut this out a few times, but I just decided to use foam tape on the back instead of building this up. So basically what I'm going to do is place this on top of here. But before I do that, I want to place my flowers onto this card here, and I'm thinking that I want to do kind of like this diagonal approach, kind of. I don't want to, well, I just moved that one, but kind of just want to put some glue down here so I can see. There we go. And then let me put this back here so I can see. I kind of want to do that. Yeah. All right. So let's Move this down some. Don't want to move it too much. So what I'm going to do is just remove the backing here from the foam tape, maybe. There we go. And I'll probably put some liquid glue on the back of this so that I can make sure that I have a little bit of leeway of moving this if I need to, because guarantee if I don't put liquid glue, I'm not going to set it down right and it's going to be crooked. And we don't have time for that. So let's get this taken off here. There we go. And then let's just put some liquid glue all along here. Getting a little low on my glue, you guys. Need to put some more in here. All right. Hopefully that works. Let's get this up. I'm gonna have to bring this closer. My head might get in the way because I want to make sure that this is even. So pardon me. Alrighty, so we have that. Now we're going to work on the sentiment. So I'll be right back so we can get that set up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is the sentiment. And I've decided to go with the sentiment, thank you for being you. And we already have it in the Misty here, so we're going to go ahead and get this stamped out. The first thing you want to do is use your anti-static tool so that none of the embossing powder sticks to the paper when you go to do this. We're going to use our Be Creative Clear stamp or ink. And we're just going to rub this stamp because it's never been used before. Tap, tap, tap. And then you just want to do this softly. You don't want to do it too hard. This is a very thin sentiment. So you don't want to smush it and cause it to not look like the words it's supposed to be. Super light, however many times you need to do this to get it to do right, is fine. I think twice is going to be okay. And then I think what I might do is just be lazy and dip this into the white powder instead of taking the spoon out and all that stuff. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss this. I'm going to use the coordinating die and get that cut out, and then we'll come back to finish up the card. Okay, so we're coming to the home stretch of the card here. We went ahead and heat embossed this and used the die cut to cut that out. I did put some foam tape on the back, so we'll go ahead and remove that and place that onto the card. And I believe about right here is good. I want to make sure that's straight. That looks good. And then I think I'm going to put a few of these green gemstones on here. So I'm going to place these onto the card. I'm not going to press down exactly yet because I don't know if that's where they're going to stay. But I kind of like to do in groups of 3. So we'll see how these guys look. And then if not, we need to add more, we can. Let's see here. I think that looks good. So we'll go ahead and press them down. There we go. All right, you guys, so this is today's card. I really like it. It's there's a lot of white, a lot of neutral, have the pops of the color of the flower, a very simple sentiment, simple sentiment that says thank you for being you, and we have a little bit of sparkle there with a touch of fancy. So I think that looks really nice along with the frame. Again, I wish I would have made a shaker card out of this, but I was thinking too fast, you guys, too fast on my feet. So here we go. I'll show it to you this way as well. There we go. Very nice. So really enjoyed making this card. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you check the description below for all the products that were used today. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. You click that notification bell so that you know a new video is out. Leave some comments down below. Have a conversation with us. And share the love. If someone you think would really like this video, send it over to them. So until next week, I will talk to you soon. Bye.